Why is talking on camera so hard? This is the question I have been asking myself for over 3 months from starting my YouTube channel. I am so grateful for my friends who have told me that you're doing well, you're improving, your videos are authentic and they're naturally you. I feel good about listening to you. You look great. I can't take any of them. I can't take the compliments because I don't feel like it's like the fully authentic, embodied version of me. And when I think of embodiment, I think of like full attunement, full alignment that fills my whole body. And it's just who I am, not who I'm trying to be. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about how it feels for me to talk to camera and how I'm trying so hard to get to all of those points that those awesome YouTube gurus are saying. Picture your best friend, be more authentic, find a niche, find your personal brand, find your voice. And I'm just like, I have no idea how to do that. Until I had a moment. I was driving home in my car from a long week of work and I was on autopilot. And I was asking myself, why am I so scared to be my full self on camera? Why am I playing small and worrying about what other people think? Whenever I write myself like an affirmation on my board, especially recently, it says, shine so bright so other people have evidence that they can shine bright too. And am I fully living to this? You know what? I'm not. And that's the part that really disappoints me, because when I put on my badge for work, I become a different person. I embody this mental health nurse, this psychiatric nurse. I feel more confident. I walk with confidence. I talk with confidence. And I even joke and laugh and play in a way that's natural and curious and holistic and person empowered and trauma informed. And I'm able to pull and cultivate all of these magical skills that I have stacked over the years from training in the field. That's what I want to embody in my everyday when I'm in front of the camera. But for some reason, when I turn the camera on and I'm staring at this blinking red light, I turn into a meek little tiny mouse and I feel scared and I'm worried about what everybody is thinking about me. I don't even sit taller. I shrink down. I just like even talking about it. I feel like I'm shrinking down. If you're somebody out there who feels like I do right now about being small and finding that you're unable to stand in your light, to live your best life on camera, to show and give your offering, like, I hear you, I feel you. Is anybody out there feeling this? Because at the end of the day, you deserve, just like I do, you deserve to shine so fucking bright that everybody can see your light, that everybody can feel it. They feel the resonance. They feel the vibration coming from your body. There is a deeper part in me that wants this so much. I am tired of being dampened by my own thoughts. I'm tired of being shut down by external forces. When I do this comparison, I look at all these YouTubers and I'm like, man, they've only posted 77 videos and they have over 1,000 subscribers. I look at my page and I go, man, I am behind. And I give myself a hard time. And I suddenly turn into my worst bully. I'm screaming at myself to work harder, to record more, to study more, to take more notes, to write better scripts, work on those hooks. And this laundry list of things that I need to get better at just keeps growing. Fuck the list. And I say that with pure honesty because I am good enough how I am. You are good enough how you are. And I tell this to my clients all the time. You are not broken. You're just a little bit lost. And that's okay. And sometimes we need a guide or a map to just show us the way. And showing us the way can mean listening to our spirit. You know, I'm talking about awakening our spirits and listening to our nudges and intuitions. And other times we actually have to ask for help. And it's okay to ask for help. I know that by going to nursing school that asking for help is the best thing you can do, because you don't want to do something wrong, because in that field it could cost somebody's health and you don't want to make a mistake. So it's just better to say, you know what? I don't know. I'm going to find out and I'm going to get back to you. And that's kind of my methodology. I'm always learning. And even when I talk to my clients, if it's something that I don't know, I say, you know what? I don't know this. We're going to figure this out together. We're a team. I am batting for you. I am your advocate. We are going to figure this out. And I have done this so many times with my clients where we run into a roadblock and there's a barrier and there's a dumpster fire happening. And I am just like, hold please. Get on the phone, ask for help. Okay, I feel like the best plan is A or B unless you have secret option C. Right now, what I'm talking about is secret option C. A is to follow everybody's tips and tricks on YouTube and the gurus and coaches about how to start a YouTube channel and follow it like the freaking Bible. And I am not into it anymore, because taking their word as 100% defined advice and steps is not the way. I've always lived in a way where I believe it's person first. We are strength based. You know, I am here to advocate for you. I am here to advocate for me, in the sense that we already have what we need to accomplish our goals. We just need to self-identify them and put in realistic action steps and be able to pivot. Pivoting is probably the biggest thing that I do in my life, and it works for me because life happens. It just changes. Shit just falls from the sky sometimes, and you're like, why did that just happen to me? I'm not okay with that, and what am I going to do next? So for example, I decided I was going to pick up all these shifts. I was really motivated and we were going to go on this family vacation, and my partner looked at the finances and says, babe, I don't think that we have enough money to do this. I'm like, okay, well, I've already picked up all of these shifts. I can't cancel them. And what am I going to do with this extra money? And I don't know why, but it gave me this feeling like, I should have just not even thought about going on a vacation. And I don't actually want to use the extra money for anything. I'd rather have time off. Shouldn't complain, but readjusting and pivoting, it's like, you know what? I already booked the time off. I already took the shifts. What am I going to do with them? Let's do something fun. What do I actually want to do? I want to sit at home and I want to sleep and I want to make art and get better at content creating. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I do. It's my thought process, right? So I have to pivot with the idea that something has changed. I went from going on vacation, being really excited, to not going on vacation and thinking, you know what? I'm going to have to do something else. That's okay. But the secret sauce here, I feel like, is just me understanding that I don't need to care what happens to this video. I need to relinquish the control that I don't need subscribers. And you know what? They're all saying subscribers don't even matter. It's all about watch time now. So if you're still with me, that's awesome. I appreciate the time that you've put in to watch any of my videos for any seconds worth, because I'm just hoping that I can find some people out there who resonate with my energy. I live in a small town. I don't connect with the people as much as I'd like to here. So I'm looking for people that are on the same path as me, who's trying to find a more enlightened path, who is trying to stand in their power, who's trying to reframe their old narratives and stories and weed out all the things that don't serve us. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to do with this channel. I'm still trying to find my niche. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out, but I have trust, I have hope, and I have faith. I have faith in you to find me. I have faith in myself to eventually get to the point where I am authentic enough and I shine bright enough that other people can see that mirror and feel all of that magic within themselves as I do with myself. You know, I've gone through living on the street, being addicted to methamphetamines in my early teens, and fighting and battling depression and insomnia, getting general anxiety all the time, social anxiety, having to use substances to feel like I'm coping or I'm self-medicating to the point where I'm like, who am I? Am I asleep? Am I just traipsing around life trying to pretend like I got it all figured out? But eventually, I put myself first. And the whole thing that I want to do here is I want you to put yourself first. You are always first. You are number one. When you take care of yourself, you have more spoons for everybody else. When we don't take care of ourselves, we don't have spoons for anybody. So I just want to say that I appreciate you. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate the fact that you might not know what you're doing now, but you are going to. You already know because you're watching this video and you want to change who you are. I shouldn't say change. Embody the person that you can be and that you are within deep in your soul, because that's what I feel. I feel that that is what we need to hear. Those messages need to be more loud, more clear, and more succinct. So I am still working on trying to find the language to share my most truest, most authentic self, to eventually make a change in this world, because I know I have something to offer and I can't just let that go. And I hope that you understand that if you have something that you have to offer, that you can't let that go. You got to fight for it. Fight for it with me. And it's okay to be weird, wacky, and absurd sometimes, because you know what? Weird attracts. I appreciate your energy so much. And you know what? It's okay if we don't know, but it's also okay if we do know. And it's even better if we stand in our light.